let's go through some posts that I recently put out on my Instagram. About an hour ago, I posted one that says, I wonder what percentage of the people in prison suffered beatings, abuse, or neglect when they were children. So I'm just going to read that again. I wonder what percentage of the people in prison suffered beatings, abuse, or neglect when they were children. Now, this was a question that I was thinking after listening to another podcast, and I thought it was really interesting, and it's really led me to want to find out more about this area of what we're talking about. Now, how am I going to find out more of this area that we're talking about? I've now, last week, just finished an interview with with an Instagram page called Awkward Parents, and Philippa, who's created that, is trying to revolutionize the sex education that we currently have in this country. She's a really interesting lady doing really interesting things. We had an incredible conversation, and I've recorded it and I've listened to it back twice because it's got so much information in there. She was saying some incredible things, really. I've formatted it. I'm going to post it on my YouTube. Now, this is where things are going to start changing ever so slightly for the YouTube channel, because what I am always trying to do is figure out better strategies and improve the strategies and build on the strategies that I currently have. And one of them now is going to be this interview thing. So I'm looking for interesting people who are doing work to interview and have a conversation, because I'm trying to learn. Okay, I'm trying to learn, and I'm going to post a full video on my YouTube channel, but then I'm going to start clipping it and start taking segments out just to create more content on that YouTube channel, because the YouTube channel is the one that needs to start becoming the head of the tree, if you like. And we've got a comment here in the comment box saying that was a wonderful question. I'm pretty sure it's a big percentage of a hurted person hurts. Again, it's going to be really interesting if I can get into this subject. I do sometimes have a vision to get into prisons one day and maybe speak. I mean, that would be so powerful and incredible if I could achieve something like that. I wouldn't say it's like one of my goals, but it's kind of like in the back of my mind, if that was possible. I just think that would be such a great thing. I have seen a couple of statistics relating crime or crimes committed by people who have had some kind of horrific trauma in their childhood. And I'm not equipped enough or informed enough to explain what that correlation may be, but I've seen that it's there, and there's this thing called ACEs, which is adverse childhood experiences, and apparently what they say is what they've done is they've managed to estimate if you have a certain number of these. Let's say you have 3 to 4 or 4 to 5 or 5, and they've bracketed them. If you have those, and the more you have, the more chance you the more that what they're saying is a lot of the prisoners have got a large number of these ACEs, adverse childhood experiences. So I've put the post out there, like I say, just about an hour ago. And I think it's a really interesting question. And I think it would be really interesting to do a little bit more work on that. I saw I just checked my Facebook as well, because I am posting more or less the same thing on my Facebook and Instagram. And somebody has written in the comment section to this post, but everyone is still responsible for their actions. And that's where I feel like my post there was misunderstood by that person, because I wasn't saying that just because you've been through something horrific as a child, that gives you any right to break the law, right? That's not where I'm trying to go with it. I'm trying to understand what effect a horrific experience in your childhood has on your brain and your actions as an adult. So that's the kind of thing that I'm after.